Ready to see how I save hundreds each month with just a few envelopes? Stick around and I'll show you all my secrets. Before we stuff our cash envelopes, let's go over this month's budget. Here's a quick overview of my income and expenses for July. For this paycheck, I'm bringing in $9,000 and I'm switching over to bi-weekly. So this will be a bi-weekly paycheck that I'm breaking down. Next, we have fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses typically stay the same, things like your mortgage, your utilities, and other reoccurring bills. Variable expenses are your weekly day-to-day spending. So that's things like gas, groceries, dining out, spending, giving, and beauty. These can fluctuate from week to week depending on your needs, but you'll see how I break mine down today. Remember, budgeting is personal. Your finances are personal. If you only want to cash stuff your variable expenses, that's cool. Stick with that. That works. Find what works for you. Sometimes you have to take little pieces from little things and put it all together and make something that functions for you. That's cool. Your journey will change. It will evolve as you get better with your money. You'll do things differently. If you haven't noticed, I do a lot more things digitally, but I still cash stuff because it works for me. Do what works for you, honey. Take the meat and leave the bone. That's what I was always taught. Take what you can from it, throw away the rest. I know what you're wondering. How do I know how much cash I need? After you complete your paycheck breakdown, you want to go ahead and complete a cash breakdown so that you can say, hey, for electric, the bill is $150, so I'm going to be stuffing a $100 bill and a $50 bill. You want to do that for all of the funds that you're going to be cash stuffing. Then you transfer these numbers over to a teller slip, and this is the slip that you take to your bank, hand to your teller, and they'll give you the correct denominations. I've already done that. So I'm going to pull that money out today. I also have $150 here I'm going to sit to the side. That's money that I allocated for savings challenges. So for today, we're going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,915. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and start with our bills here, our fixed expenses. So our mortgage, I do not cash stuff that anymore. It's too large of an amount. I don't care for dragging it back and forth. Our electric bill, though, we're going to be adding $150. We're going to grab 100 and a 50, and we'll add that in here to electric. And again, if you're wondering, I do not pay my bills in cash. I go ahead and deposit all this cash on the first of the month, and the bills auto draft throughout the month. I'm technically 1 month ahead, which enables me to do so. Up next, we have Wi-Fi. And to Wi-Fi, we're going to be adding $75. Remember, this is half of the total amount that I'll need for these bills. Up next is our gas bill. To that one, I'm going to be adding $200. Up next is our trash. That one's getting $50. This one has some left over from last time, I believe. Okay, so we actually have $50, $70, $80, $85 in trash, which means that bill was a little cheaper last month than we expected. Our security system is $35 a month, and that one is actually going up. So I'm probably going to have to adjust, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Our lawn care is $100 for the front yard, I believe. Cellular, which is T-Mobile, is $75, $50, $75. And I believe I have some left over in here too, yes. So we actually have $175 in there. Our subscriptions, we're going to pay half of that total amount, so we need $85 for that one. Our subscriptions are going to go ahead and auto draft. I'm not going to cash stuff those anymore. It's just easier to leave it over there. And I don't need to pay anything towards my 2 credit cards, so that's all I'm going to do for today in our bills binder. So after bills are variable expenses, this is the money that we spend on a week-to-week basis. There's money left over in here, but I'll be completely honest, I did not budget with cash a lot last month. I mostly used my card. So all of this money I'm going to pull out, and it's going to go towards my credit card bill. had an emergency with my pup, and you know, life was life. And I did expense track. I did stay within budget outside of his emergency expenses, but we'll deal with that in a later video. So I'm going to take that $103. I'm going to leave the giving money because I didn't give anything and I like to roll that over. And I'm also going to pull this beauty money because this was spent as well. If you hear snoring, Pinky is in the background sleeping because he only wants to sleep when I record. All right, so let's go ahead and add in our amounts. So for gas, we are budgeting $200. So I transferred over $200 to my spending account. For groceries, we are budgeting $500. Remember, this is a 2-week budget. And also my nieces just left, so there's no food. The cupboards are bare, honey. They are bare. Okay, up next is spending. Into our spending envelope, we are going to add $100. So let's hope this can last me 2 weeks. I haven't done a 2-week budget in so long, y'all. Keep hope alive. Giving is going to receive $50. So our total in here is $50, $60, $70, $80. And our out to eat, our dining out envelope is going to receive $100. And beauty will be receiving $50. All right, that's it for our variable expenses. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is fill out our weekly check-in with these new numbers, and then we'll start checking in weekly in the next video. So far we've touched on our income, our expenses, both variable and fixed, as well as our subscriptions. Now let's flip over and work on debt, sinking funds, and savings. So for debt, we are putting $550 towards our car payment this check, as well as $80 towards a principal mortgage payment for a total of $630. Up next, let's work on our sinking funds. All right, to our emergency fund, we're going to be adding $1,000 today, but not really. Y'all know I'm trying to pay off Pinky's vet bill, so I'm just going to do it with a 1K slip to replenish my emergency fund. So we have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 8,500, 86, 87, 88, 89, 9,000, 9,100, 92, 93, 9,400, 9,420, 9,425, 26, 27, 28. So $9,428 in our emergency fund. Up next is medical, which covers any excess healthcare bills that I have. And to this one, I'm going to be adding $50 today. So in here, we have $1,000 in the bank, $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,350, $1,400, $1,450, $1,470, $1,480, $1,490, $1,491, $234. So $1,494 in medical. Up next, we have repairs, and to repairs, we'll be adding $100, and this is for repairs around the house. Being a homeowner, it can be ghetto, y'all, so you want to make sure you have some money put away. So we have $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $850, $900, $910. So we have $910 in repairs. Same thing here with this furnishing envelope. This is for upgrades and trying to make my house the pink Barbie dream house it is intended to be, honey. So we are going to be adding $20 to this fund. So in here now we have $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $920 in our furnishing envelope. And that is going to go towards probably wallpapering one of my walls. All right, to our self-care envelope, we're going to be adding $100. Because, honey, if there's nothing else the budget is supposed to do, make you feel cared for. So $1,000, $2,000 in the bank, $2,100, $2,200, $2,300, $2,400, $2,420, $40, $60, $65, $66, $67, $68, $69. So $2,469 in our self-care envelope. And self-care can be anything. For me lately, it's been stuff from my home gym because honestly, health is wealth. Birthdays is going to get $20. So $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $550, $570, $590, $610. and birthdays. Our deductible is fully funded for our vehicles. Insurance, we need to be adding $150 to this one. Insurance just seems to keep going up and up and up, and I am not feeling it at all. Okay, so we're fully funded for our next payment. We're saving for the payment after that. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 440, 445, 450, 451, 452. So $452. We need about $2,500. Totally just realized I forgot to pull the money for low priority sinking funds. I had to go grab that real quick. So I added $1,260 more to this so I could cover my low priority sinking funds. You know, mistakes happen. That's part of budgeting. We're going to stick with it and keep rocking. So let's get into these low priority sinking funds. So up first is child one for me. Technically, y'all know I'm childless, but it's my nieces. And so we're going to be adding $20 to their fund. So in here now, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, $730 to their fund. And all of this is going to get unstuffed when I do the next video because, honey, they ran through my pockets. Do you hear me? Up next is therapy, and that one is going to receive $20. I haven't quite found a therapist yet, but I'm still saving because one thing about it, I'm going to go. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 620, 640. Mine actually retired at the end of last year, and I have not been able to find anybody new yet. All right, up next is car maintenance, which I'm going to be adding $100 to today. So in here we have $2,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 670, 680. Holidays, which is another one that's going to get probably completely depleted because, honey, we bought up all the fireworks. Holidays is going to get $200. So in here now we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 425, 430, 431, 2, and 3. Okay, our Christmas fund is going to receive $120. I did not stuff this hardly at all last month, so I'm going to be adding a little bit more to it for July. So in here now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 620, 640, 641, 642 in Christmas. We're about halfway through the year and about halfway to our savings goal. Pinky's fund here is going to receive $400, and this money is already spent, honey. So $1, $2, $3, $400 for Pinky. I am trying to pay myself back for his little, it's his back broke excursion. I'm not even going to write that one down. Our pool care, which is for the man to come and clean our pool once a week. We are going to be adding $200 to that one because that's 2 weeks worth. It's usually about $70 or $80, but I like to have a little extra to tip him. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550 in pool care. Which is a new expense for me this year, y'all. Having a pool, ghetto. Like, the amount of expenses that come with it that I was not planning for, like having to buy all new grass. Y'all know how expensive grass is? Almost $20,000, I'll tell you. Right? It's so expensive. We got a gas bill last month for $800 because we tried to heat the pool all month because Cardi B had me convinced that I was a rich bee and rich bees don't swim in cold pools. Apparently we do because we can't afford the gas bill. Okay? Anyway, housekeeping. They come every 2 weeks. I'm going to put $200 in here. It's $150 every 2 weeks for them to clean. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 480. And this is one expense that I will always pay because, honey, one thing, I am not domestic. Okay? So that's it for our low priority sinking funds. Let's go ahead and put some money towards our savings challenges. So we have $150 here that I am setting aside for savings challenges. I'm just going to literally set it aside because when I shoot my reels, stuffing all of the savings challenges up here, I'll use that money. So far we have paid our debt payments, We have added to both our sinking funds high and low priority, put money aside for savings challenges, and we're down to $0. We started with $9,000, took $4,000 away for expenses, $630 for debt, $2,700 for sinking funds, and $1,650 towards our investments and savings goals, which gives us a zero-based budget. We killed it this week, honey, period, okay? We hit all of our goals. The very last thing I'm going to do here, I have this Dunkin' Donuts gift card that I picked up. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my post-grad binder that I'm going to be giving away to a family friend. So let's go ahead and find us a spot in here for coffee. And we're going to go ahead and add it into when you need energy. Because one thing a college student is going to need is a little bit of coffee. Okay? So that's it for today, y'all. That will conclude our cash stuffing for the first week of July. I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Make sure that you leave us a comment if you have any questions or concerns. If you're looking for any products that are in our videos, head over to baddiesandbudgets.com. Bye.